Hello, ladies and gentlemen, JRChunks21 here, bringing you a TCG discussion video. Now, a YouTube channel I'm quite fond of. I do try to talk to him a little bit. That would be teamaps. Posted on their Twitter account and on their Facebook account that asking which cards should be banned. Gumblar Dragon or Rongo Miniad. So, for those of you who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or are trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And are not competitive or trying to get into competitive, something like I kind of am, both of these cards are currently part of a degenerate combo or their own unique combos. And the issue people have is that Gumblar has the ability to rip cards out of your opponent's hand. So I'm going to go ahead and have a little image of Gumblar pop up on the screen so you guys can kind of read his effect. Gumblar is, in my opinion, not a card that's worth banning. Yeah, you could probably limit it, but most people agree that that's not worth it. They tried to limit Firewall, and it got banned, and even though I play casually, and most people didn't abuse Firewall the way it was competitively, I do agree that it needed to be banned until they can errata hit. Excuse me. My issue comes when you want to ban a card that is essentially an easy to go into Link 4. Firewall and Gumblar were those. Saryuj is kind of an easy Link 4 to go into. Look, my argument is pretty much a silly argument to most people who I'm currently arguing with one on Twitter with. When you ban a card like, for instance, everyone wanted Firewall banned, and they assumed when you ban Firewall, we're going to have a better format. Immediately, we get the Rongo Miniad combo, we get the Gumblar combo. The issue is, with competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, they're going to these events, and they're building a deck that doesn't care. Their deck is meant to let them win. No matter what you ban, they're going to find another degenerate combo. Until eventually you're going to keep banning all the stuff that casual players like to play. They give their deck a little bit better consistency. This is why I played Synchrons for so long, because no one in competitive was abusing the Synchron mechanic. And then someone found that Level Eater and all the other cards you use in Synchro to spam out Quasar, spam out a board, could easily be abused with links. Links have that potential. They're very broken already. If you want to compare them to the earliest models of, we're only about a year into Link format, a year or two into Link format. At this time with Synchros, we had gotten a couple of good Synchro monsters, but nothing as broken as Firewall and Gumblar and Borload and Saryuja. So, really, in my opinion, banning Gumblar isn't going to change anything. And my biggest argument for this is, you have a million ways to prevent Firewall, Gumblar. For one, you can easily, Reaper or Ogre it. You can hit it. You can hit it with hand traps. Effect Veiler. I mean, there's a lot of ways to break it. There's also the fact that you have break my board cards now. Now I've been playing since the game came out in North America. So, I have a little bit of insight on how this whole thing is just stupid to me. Look, the game's been out for, 20 years now? Here in North America, I'd say. Right about there. I think I was 5 when it came out. I'm not 100%. Anyways, the thing is, when you ban a card, someone is going to find a degenerate way. These competitive players want the best deck to run so they win. You, as a person going to these competitive events, need to be prepared. You can't just cry and moan and beg Konami to ban a card like Gumblar. Oh, ban Gumblar! He ripped 6 cards out of my hand. You went to a competitive event. You knew that these people, this is what they wanted to do. You know this. We had Firewall FTK. We have Gem Knight FTK. We have FTKs. It is because they don't want you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Your opponent doesn't want you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm willing to bet you are playing a deck that relatively doesn't want your opponent to play Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're getting Gumblar for 6, that tells me you're probably at a highly competitive event and your deck, either you're playing really rogue casual shit like I do, like For Hires and Synchrons and Dark Magician, in which case, I don't feel sorry for you. You're at a competitive event. Play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're at a competitive event and you're playing a competitive deck, you knew what you were getting into. You have no reason to beg and moan Konami to do this, because your deck probably does a degenerate combo. You probably want to extra link your opponent. You want to rip cards out of your opponent's hand. Or you want to FTK, or OTK, or just control your opponent. You want to say, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! But you're going to play bad, slow Yu-Gi-Oh! From 2002. That's the thing I have with this. If it was a bunch of casual players like me, who rarely see Gumblar's effect go off for 6, yes, I've been Gumblar and had cards ripped out of my hand. Do you think I was in a bad place? No, I drew for my next turn and evenly matched. It's not hard to realize that the people that want it banned are the same people that made it degenerate. And to me, that subtracts from your argument to want it banned. That, or you're watching people like Simo, teamaps, who are complaining about this card constantly. But as a devil's advocate, this card is a generic Link 4 that people can go into. It gives them abilities. Not always do I want to go into Saryuja. Do I go into Saryuja? Yes. Do I always want to? No. Do I want to go into my board load? No. First turn, if I'm playing slow Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I want to play with my friends and play for a longer period of time, which is usually how I do it, I play while I'm waiting for my next class. So what do? I make Gumblar and pass. Or I make Gumblar and another Link and pass. And we play around. Because I don't want the game to end in 3 turns. I want it to end in 5 turns, 6 turns, 7 turns. So I make a board that gives me an advantage position, and my opponent can break it, and then it comes back to me, and I go and break his. Because this is how casual Yu-Gi-Oh! Is played. The ban list is relatively made up of stuff... Sorry, Roger's playing with his rope. The ban list is made up of stuff competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Players won't ban. Firewall, Armageddon Limited, Max C. We all wanted Max C to be banned. But a couple years ago when I said, no, we need Max C. It is good to stop this shit. Guess what? We ban Max C and the Firewall FTK comes out. So what do you think is going to happen when we ban Gumblar? Something that Gumblar can stop is going to be popular, it's going to decimate shit, and everyone's going to be sitting there like, oh, ban that. And people like me are going to be sitting here saying, someone better pick up that phone because I fucking called it. Look, if you're one of the people that want Gumblar banned, go ahead. Tell me why. Comment down below. Tell me why you want Gumblar banned. But if you say, oh, it ripped 6 cards out of your hand, I'm going to tell you right now. I have played since the game dropped. I play every day with my pals. How many times have I had Gumblar rip every card out of my hand? That many. How many times has Gumblar's effect been used to rip cards out of my hand? 10 or 20. How many times did that make my opponent win the game? 3 times. because he ripped randomly my best cards. Did I feel salty about this? No. Because I also had a Gumblar Dragon in my deck, and the next duel I did it to him. If you're competitive and you're playing in a competitive environment, your deck has to be able to stop this shit. If you're complaining and you can't consistently get to your outs, maybe build a better deck. If you're a casual and you're calling for it to be banned, let me know. Why? And tell me. Go ahead and tell me in the comments why Gumblar needs to be banned and how you plan to fix Gumblar or prevent a more degenerate combo from coming out. Because that's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Everyone wants these competitive tops, so they're building a deck that is degenerate. We have Gem Knight FTK, which, by the way, I built and play on a simulator. I don't play it in real life. Again, when you do casually, that's something people don't understand when they call for a card to be banned, because it's competitively annoying and stupid and broken. The casual players use a lot of these generic or degenerate cards to actually help their deck. I love Gumblar, I love yugioh, I love Boardload. I love Firewall in my fucking Synchrons. Guess what? Once you ban one, you might as well ban all the other generic Link 4s that have a degenerate ability. Oh, I'm Boardload, I'm gonna steal your shit. Yugioh, I can draw 4. Yeah, that's not broken. And on the topic of ripping stuff out of your hand, why? Yeah, you don't get to draw stuff back. Trickstar does it. Trickstar does that quite frequently. I've had it happen to me with Trickstar all the fucking time. I've had it happen with Trickstar in a casual environment more than I've ever had with Gumblar. So, we gonna ban Trickstar stuff? Why don't we ban all the degenerate shit? Okay, you want to play Control Monarch deck that says I can't special summon? Let's ban all your shit. You're making the game unplayable. It's unplayable. It's a trigger word. Saying a game is unplayable isn't true. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game of chance. Yeah, you can be Gumblar and lose all of your stuff. Guess what? Next turn you draw your card and it's your out. That's just me. But, as I said, get down in the comments, tell me how you feel about Gumblar Dragon. Tell me I'm an idiot. It's your call. If you like the video, leave a like. Tell me why you like the video. Tell me why you dislike the video. If you hate the video, dislike it and call me a piece of shit. And I'll see you for Halloween this year, buddy boy. Anyways, that's just my opinion. We have more content on the way for Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. For Yu-Gi-Oh! Including a commentary video on a very popular Yu-Gi tuber who I don't care for. I don't care for how he connects this channel. But you'll see that one soon. See you guys next time. Don't forget to share and subscribe.